Is it working? Okay, hi guys, welcome back to this game. It's been a long while. Plague Inc. Evolved, yeah. There's been a new update recently. There's no new things added to the main game. But there's been some new official scenarios that have been added. Not exactly sure. Like, I'm not sure if the official scenarios are like good scenarios selected from the custom ones, or if they are just scenarios designed by the game developers that are just, not really unique enough to be included in the main game. But there's been some added, and I kept saying that I don't want to do this because I did them on my mobile version, and once I switched to the PC version, I lost all the progress, and I was like, I don't need to do them again. But unfortunately, two of the new scenarios, the Fight Club and the Where Is Everyone, require me to complete the Black Death, so I will have to go and do that. As I said, I would never do it. Well, here we go. But until then, we do have the Mad Cow Disease, which is a new scenario that doesn't require us to complete any of the previous ones. So we're gonna go ahead and play this one. Should be pretty fine and normal. Panic of the over BSE almost shut down the beef industry in the 1990s. Imports were banned and burgers were off the menu until humanity got things under control. Recently, though, unforeseen protein polling has resulted in a new variant of the prion, putting the whole food chain at risk. Is now the time to go vegetarian? Wow, I wonder what's the difference between these and like custom scenarios. But yeah, we are going to play as a prion from what I understand. That's the let's go for creationist. We'll go pretty much with like basic genetic codes modification for this one, and we'll go with brutal. I think we can do it. Yeah, whatever this means, I think it's fine. You are a misfolded prion, able to infect Cal and spread through the consumption of beef. Humans know your symptoms from the last outbreak, so be careful. Interesting. Wonder how that will change. Standard starting area over here. Oh, whoa, okay, we start with a lot of fucking symptoms. So much for keeping it hidden. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's interesting, for those of you guys who don't know. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Plant dissemination. Okay, I think we'll have to go through that. Yeah, the thing is that right now we only spread through like cattle, so should be too much of a thing. Remain active via long-haul food supply chains, increase ship and plane transmission. Ah, I see. So anyway, the mad cow disease, it's created, comes from a prion, and it's an interesting thing, it's not like most of the diseases, it's caused by bacteria or fungus or stuff like that. There's also viruses, which are also considered like at the limit between life and death because they need the host to reproduce. But then you have prions, which are even more at the limit. um, yeah, we've already been discovered, so I don't know. Probably we should have went for Darwinist and not what I have done, but should maybe hopefully be fine. Okay, let's see what this grabs us. Ataxia, hallucination, mania. Yeah, I'll probably lose these ones unless there are some weird events that allow us to gain more points or keep ourselves hidden or something. But yeah, prions are basically just a modified protein that, basically when it comes in contact with other proteins, it also makes it so that those proteins modify to become like itself. So, it's sort of like a virus, but like a more even more basic form of a virus. I'm not the best one to explain these kind of things, I'm not a specialist. It's just what I've gathered from like reading about it on the internet. But yeah, it's very weird and unusual. know if I should go for transmissions or stuff like this. Yeah, let's go wild game. Yeah, increases mutation chance. I think that's what we should go for. Oh yeah, these old news. God damn it, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Rightio. Here is going on slow at the very least because there's only one country working on it. Should be two pretty soon. Porks not say said you are what? Pratchett, the Willis cartoon is found dead at home. Details are sketchy. Haha. Interesting. Alright, well at least we're spreading. Sure, let's grab pork and lamb. Maybe we'll go for plant dissemination. Awareness Day. Yeah, wow. That is some shit. Yeah, more countries are starting the cure research. We are not gonna go very far with this one. I'm telling you this right now. What does this give us? Oh my god, we can actually go through plants. Huh. How about that? Miracle cure. I think that was the news used for the like the zombie virus, the Necro Plague. Okay, grabbing all those. What to do with these ones? Increase infectivity in certain different regions. Okay, well, they're so expensive, dude. Holy crap. We are making progress, but I don't think we are like fast enough to get anywhere with this attempt. You want to go with like full mutation chance and basically what happens. I have explained it before. You can watch all my previous playlist of Plague Inc. Evolved. I have a pretty solid foundation of how this game works, but basically no, just a second. Alright, where was I? Yeah, oh, sure, that helps by 2%. The thing is that you just let it go crazy with mutations, so you don't have to worry about spending points on symptoms, and you just spend on pretty much everything else. At this point, though, I don't know what else we can do to maintain ourselves. I mean, we're just gonna be cured if nothing else will happen here. This is a pretty brutal disease. So, yeah, you can't exactly hide something like the mad cow disease. And I don't think we can... we could technically try and de-evolve all the symptoms. But I think that would be cost prohibitive. We'll see in the next attempt or something like that if that would work. I would think... awesome. I would think that is not exactly the right solution. We're spreading quite far and wide. That's good to see at the very least. Drug resistance can slow the cure, yeah, but if we grab those, then we can no longer grab any symptoms, you know. It's pretty bad, man. To grab the hardening and the first reshuffle, slows it down a little bit. Very soon we'll have to grab the second one. I'm not even sure if we got everywhere. So, you know, there are still countries that are not infected and they can just close down their borders. Got the second one just in time. Cure is complete, but just not yet. And final mutation at the last moment. Grab that. I don't know, just go crazy with the symptoms, I guess. Mania, that's all the points that we have. It's gonna delay it just a little bit more, but it's not gonna be enough. It's just definitely not gonna be enough. And especially since countries like, you know, look like this, Philippines, New Guinea, Greenland, of course. Yeah, that's a fail. Let's restart this one. Yes, of course, we'll lose all the... Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted. Okay, then just quit. Official scenarios, mad cow disease. Go for Darwinist over here. Anything over here that allows us to use stuff? Well, we're not gonna de-evolve, so... Yeah, it just makes them easier to cure, so I guess it doesn't really matter then. Streamophile, we'll keep everything else the same, we'll just go Darwinist instead. Should go a little bit better, technically. Yes, starting country! Oh my god, I forgot how to speak English for a second. Seems reasonable, I mean, let's not forget I'm not a native speaker. Increased rainfall in humid countries, not exactly my concern right at this moment. Let's grab lamp for now. Worrying disease, yes, yes. I'm amazed that it takes so long to do something about it. I mean, you know, you'd expect that they would go much faster against it, but sometimes, you know, I mean, if this is the thing that the game doesn't exactly simulate, you know, if there were like other more pressing events around the world, like, you know, freaking North Korea nuclear crisis or a civil war in a country or something like that, and that might distract the country's attention from a rampaging disease like this, but it is not exactly represented, you know, in this game. So yeah, go for another attempt here. It seems that we're sort of stuck, but finally got some extra points there. Pretty much grab all the animal mutations, I think. I mean transmissions. Then we'll probably grab some abilities. And then we'll just let it roam free. Right, free! Grab that. I guess we can grab dairy and also this for like plane transmission. Not 100% sure it's necessary, so yeah. Anything that increases mutation chance also further synergizes with our strategy, so there's that. Let's grab just the first one, it should be fine. And I'm not gonna grab the plant transmission. I think grab all the animal transmissions, we should be pretty good to go already. Rural and this infectivity, yeah, it's fine. I've expected more symptoms by now though. It's been going a little bit slow. Mania, alright, they're sort of going. Whoa, okay. Yeah. This is the explosion that we've been expecting. And that's all the animal transmissions. And the Ring Around the Roses song. Creepy as always, man. Very, very good touch to this game. Start shutting down ports. Hopefully we can move faster than that. Got double cold resistance, so that should hit countries like you know, Russia and stuff. And I'm not sure what other strategy you can do with this. It is a little bit risky because your disease is so brutal that they might shut down their ports and airports before you manage to infect everyone, but it is the best you can go for, all things considered. Right. I know, I mean, I guess we can go for these, but Oh, coughing. These are very good. I'm gonna grab a few symptoms myself. They're, you know, just symptoms that also increase infectivity, so might as well grab them. Genetic hardening should help us delay the cure a little bit. We have so many points, so, you know, let's just go crazy on these. Coma, inflammation. I'm gonna have to grab them at some point, but I just not sure if like right now or later. And just save up the points for now. Still have a few countries that are not yet affected, and that's really killing me. Ah, we haven't gotten Greenland. Yeah, we might have lost this one as well. I mean, the only other tactic I can think of is to just try and slowly de-evolve all the symptoms and then try and go the usual, like, hidden path. Oh, we got the Caribbean through infected fish, that's pretty nice. But that still seems like a pretty bad way to go, all things considered. I mean, fuck it, let's grab all the plants, right? We will definitely demolish all the countries in which we gotten in, but we will not be able to win this time around. Oh my god, coma as well, just the final nail in the coffin there. Just a few 100 million dead, probably a billion by the time it ends, but that's fine. Totally reasonable outcome. Let's try it one more time. I don't think this should work, but I want to try the other way around, basically. You know, I'm also playing it on brutal, so that's also slightly making it slightly more difficult, but fuck it, let's try and just devolve everything. It costs so much to do so, and then you'll have to pay for it again. Why does it cost so much? I don't get it. 4 points for one symptom. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's grab this one out. Hopefully we can move in fast enough before it's detected. Problem is that we're not getting that many points at the beginning, so it's not, you know, it's just counterproductive to do it this way, but I'm willing to try just in the hopes of maybe this will work. Headache. Let's devolve this. Let's devolve this as well. Oh, it no longer costs stuff to devolve. How about that? We only have confusion left. Our severity should be down enough. And with this devolved, we should be good to go. Neutered. Heavy genetic regression has severely limited the symptoms for that for now. Yeah, there you go. So it seems that this might have been the strategy for it. Once again, it is slightly counterproductive, but it can work out. And instead of going for animal transmissions, we'll just go for the other ones, like plants and whatever. Wow, the symptoms just disappeared completely. I did not know that was a thing. Kind of scared me a little bit there. Sure, let's remove this as well. Don't want to risk a random mutation popping up and wasting our points. It will reduce our infectivity even more, but so basically we're putting ourselves up to a much slower start this way. I'm gonna be trying to like cling on every little bit of symptoms we have, but eventually you know, through that and through these things, we will be able to get it. And as long as we don't have any symptoms, there's no way to be detected. So, you know, it's basically you can just play the long game and wait for like 3 or 4 in-game years until everyone is infected. If you guys remember, that I played that with Not Another Zombie game, and it worked out. God, and that was like took me like an hour to finish that and get that achievement. Really, really annoying, but totally possible. So, yeah. Mm, probably want to go for transmissions first. The thing is that from what I've seen in the plant ones, they do not seem to increase mutation chance. All these like things, they don't increase severity, they don't increase mutation chance, so it seems much safer to spread through plants than through animals. Apparently. Not exactly going to ask how does a prion do that. By the way, we're spreading through broccoli. That's so ironic, you know, with the parents who want to like make their kids, you know, eat their broccoli, and now they don't know that we are feeding them death on their plate, pretty much. Don't look at me like that. This game is evil. I mean, that's the premise of the game, is to kill the entire humanity with a disease. So don't act as if, you know, that's not a thing about this game. Boy, this will take a while. Thank God for that Festival of Love at the beginning. That really gave us a slight boost, but still, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take basically until the time where we have that massive infection boom, you know, when planes and boats start getting infected and flying all over the place. Here's another thing that is not exactly accurately simulated, you know. It's like the chance for a plane and boat to go, it doesn't seem to be as random, and it seems to be tied to certain population thresholds. Which I suppose it's much easier to program rather than like simulating every single human on the planet, which would be pretty insane to do, but it still leaves you with this like feeling of incompleteness. I mean, we don't even have things that fly over the Pacific, so, and how long has this game been out, you know? Well, since we've gotten the cold countries, might as well grab the cold resistance, at least the first one. We'll need both of them to spread like effectively, but this will just make it so it actually does something there. Probably gonna have to grab the warm or hot heat resistance as well. Warm, hot, what's the word? Other words for that, man. Okay, coal number 2 should get us nice and rolling, and there you go. This is what I'm talking about with the spread, and that's very lovely to see. The center hub of infection over here going around everywhere. The bigger question on this kind of strategy, I think, will be whether or not we have enough points once we infect everyone in order to kill everyone. You will need to go grab a bunch of like very powerful symptoms all at once in order to do that, so you don't give them any chance to do the cure. And that requires some points, obviously. This thing is more expensive now, of course. Let's grab cross-human transmission. What does that... Oh, it like recreates those symptoms again. That's weird. It's a different scenario. It is indeed slightly different, so I guess it was It's nice being back to it and seeing it. Most of the custom scenarios are just very bland and boring, you know, nothing too interesting about them, just the same old uh, stuff with like a different name. You can pretty much apply the most basic strategy and you win them. This one seems alright. My god, these things are expensive, dude. Holy crap. How we're doing over here. Pretty nicely. Over here as well. We'll probably want to spread through rich countries faster, you know, getting Canada, United States, countries like that would help out a lot. At the same time, you know, this is the question that you have to like put up with. Do you just save the points and go for a much slower long-term game, or do you just grab things to assist you but you'll have less points in the future? Usually the points come back, you know, sort of like in economy when you make an investment, but it is a little bit weird. Well, that should help us out in all the European and North American countries. Hot countries will go a little bit slower, but I think it should be mostly fine. Grab that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention over there for a second and almost missed that. Man, I wish we'd have an like ultra high speed over here. Like just keep 5 years in the future until everyone is infected. Oh yeah, no, we do not want that. Oh my god, it's so expensive to get rid of. It is also pretty interesting, like, for which symptoms do we go for? I should have looked at like what the other symptoms aren't over there. 41 points, Jesus. That's very expensive. I think the way to go is to first you wait for everyone until everyone is infected, and then whenever you mutate the acute encephalitis, you just go for it, man. Like, that's such a massive discount that it's not worth it. Oh my god, again my phone? Alright, maybe I can get to finish this episode in peace. Not very hopeful that would happen, but you know, it's a possibility at least. So we got all those. Got like most of the important transmissions. I think at this point we should just wait and save our points for like the ultimate explosion. That is to say, the moment where we will just explode everyone with symptoms. It's going a little bit slow in a few places, you know. Canada, Greenland still doesn't have it. It's always very annoying. It has to go from like, I can't remember exactly, I think Russia or Sweden or something, or from Canada, I think. Something along those lines. I mean, there is a point you can also start in disease in Greenland, you know. Some might ask like why I always start in Saudi Arabia. The thing is that if you start in one of these places, it's just a longer process until you like spread out from there, you know. Whereas here, being a central location, it very rapidly spreads across everywhere. It has been so since the early mobile version, and it has remained the same. Maybe we should grab something for like the poor countries. Potatoes. Oh, that's for the cold ones. Rice. Hot. Ah, maize. Okay. Sure. Amazing. Get it? Maize. Amazing. Yes. No. Maybe. Probably grab potatoes as well, but think it's no longer necessary. Pretty much got everyone. Greenland is still taking it strong over here, not refusing to get the infected boat, but he'll get there. He'll get around it. There you go. That's the thing that we were looking for, and now it's just the final waiting game for everyone to get infected, and then you have the symptom explosion, abracadabra, confusion. No, that's not what we're looking for. Ah, it's so painful to devolve them, man. Okay. If I evolve the other one through a random mutation, then I will keep it and just go with it. But with this one, like with confusion, I don't think it's really that important. It doesn't cost that much, so you know, it did cost 4 to devolve, which was pretty painful, but we can handle it. 500, this one got it, this one got it. Okay, so I think Greenland is the only country which is not. And of course New Guinea, just for a little more. Which is not like fully fledged infection bomb over here. It takes longer in a small country and all. Hey, Kingdom Classics. Classic giveaway on Steam today only. Sign me up just after I finish this episode. Only take the rest of the day. Huh. Alright. Looking good, looking good. The question is, what do we grab here? This one is just... it's too expensive, man. Like, it hurts to spend that much points to grab it. Like, I wish I could have kept it for now, but we couldn't have waited that long. At the same time, we can grab these symptoms, but yeah. What we could do, you know, to be 100% professional, we could save the game, you know, go for whatever, new save. And there you go, we got that going, so, you know, just in case we mess up, we can come back and, you know, choose a different path with the symptoms. But at this point the game should be mostly won, and yeah, following up I'll try to complete the Black Plague on my own and then go back and play the other two scenarios shortly thereafter. Come on, come on. Alright, well, everyone is infected now. Here's the big choice. I think we should go for this one. Ah, it doesn't have anything else, huh? Okay, paranoia, hallucination, what's this? Seizures. Sanity is good, but not exactly what I'm looking for. What about here? Headaches, ataxia, blindness. There's something else over here. Well, we're done. Question is, hopefully, I mean, you get more points when you start to kill people. The only hope is that you can kill them fast enough to get the points. Miracle cure. Mutated from mad cow disease. Huh. Finally they notice. Problem is that now, because it's everywhere, the cure starts way faster. Because everyone is working on it, you know, not just a single country. And yeah, we're not killing fast enough. That's the big problem. Okay, that does help a little bit, but yeah, no, it's not good enough. We need to kill a lot faster than this. And I'm not sure if we have the right symptoms for that. Okay, let's go and load back. Try it a couple of more times. Much the same way. Let's see about going for this and then going around this way. Paralysis and then this and seizures. And this still leaves us with that. Psychosis, what's over here? Inflammation. Don't have enough points, man. See, this is what I've been talking about, man. I've been telling you. I think what we should do is just hope that we somehow randomly mutate this symptom, and that just saves us so many points if we could do it that way. Systemic infection, necrosis is pretty good. Oh, there it is, total organ failure. Just need 5 more points to get it. Maybe I can grab it, hopefully. Shuts down airports. Miracle cure promised. Can I can I sell these? Why does it cost to devolve? It's so annoying. It shouldn't cost to de-evolve. It should give you points, refunds. Does this game even know what we're talking about? Damn it. Like 2 points off from like being probably strong enough. Yeah, we can't exactly do anything like this. Come on, 1 point. That is bullshit. Well then, this should be interesting. Alright, this is what I've been looking for. So we get that for free. And then we just go for these ones. Alright, now... I mean, if we don't win now, I don't think there's any way to beat it. We should be able to kill way faster now, and like fast enough so that we gain points for it, and then we use those points to slow down the cure. That's the strategy that you want to employ. It is a little bit reliant on luck. I'm not going to dispute that, but that's the best I have, man. If this doesn't work, I'm done for. Come on. Why is it going so fast? Okay, we are getting points. We are getting points. That's good. Finally, 1 billion death. So we can start getting points. Drug resistant ability, slow down cure. Yeah, I know that. I'm gonna have to use them. Oof, stopped it just in time. 22 more points for that one. Got it. Oof. Slow it down just in time. Oh boy. Cure is complete. Come on, we just need a few more points for that one. Oh. Right. We got it again. Keep going. Ah. Dude, I don't understand. How do you distribute the vaccines this fast? Damn it, we lost again. We are just so at the limit for this one. It's absolutely unbelievable. Well, anyway, I think this is pretty much the strategy to go for. We lost just on a like slight whim there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time. We're going to win. Bye bye.